Welcome
Cool.
to Polling Shots.
Yes.
My name's Kaylee. This is Sam.
Yep. And today we're going to do a pivot and we're going to talk about just difficult conversations.
Difficult conversations, mostly in coffee shop atmosphere, is what we're speaking of.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of had something just popped up. I'm like,
Today.
oh, that'd be a good
topic.
good topic. Very
It's
relevant. It's fresh. Yeah.
Fresh in our minds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're kind of, when we say hard conversations, we mostly mean with your employees. So,
Yeah.
like whether that be, a conversation that you want them to like turn around, you want them to do better, or a hard conversation as in letting them go.
Yeah. Kind of how to.
And this is really relevant in every
Yeah. Pretty much any
place of
place.
business.
Yeah. Place of work. Yeah.
But I feel like face-to-face customer service
Yeah.
just is higher turnover.
Yeah, and I think it's just so prevalent and in your face compared to, an office, it can be really toxic, but it can be different.
Yeah.
Where a coffee shop, if someone's not doing their job or,
It's very noticeable.
yeah, doing a bad
Yes.
job, in a bad mood, showing up late, not showing up.
Yes.
Like, it's very clear.
It affects everyone.
Yeah.
The customers and the employees.
Yeah.
Yes, I totally.
Yeah. Well, I guess we just have some questions.
Yeah.
What's the first hard conversation you remember having?
Yeah.
I think I remember it. Here. I don't know if you have anything else outside
Yeah,
of
no, I
this
have.
job.
I have, but that was more corporate America, so that's not
Yeah.
probably our audience.
Yeah.
Which one do you think it is?
This is right away. You pretty much stepped in as manager, and there was some existing
Yeah.
positions that just didn't work.
Weren't working out,
Yeah.
and I had to let someone go, and
hmm
that was tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the one that I think of. Yeah, is right. So I was a barista. I left for a bit, only did like some of the marketing, and then I came back in to help a store whose manager had just moved on to a different job, and that's when it happened. And it was tough too, because though I have been a barista and I was very close with my team when I was baristing and the manager,
Yeah.
that team, half of them did not know me. Did not.
Yeah.
So it was tough. That was a hard conversation, but it worked out.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you remember yours?
There was a few. I don't know. It kind of eased up. Like, I remember there was one that was really.
In 2019, if I remember correctly. Was that it, or was it before that?
That one. That was probably that was like the most, like, why did we let it get that far?
Sure.
Actually, a lot of them are like, why did we let it get that far?
I didn't let it. I did not let
No,
mine get too
you
far.
didn't. Pretty much all the ones I can think of, like,
Yeah.
that should not. It should have been stopped. Like,
Well,
when you
yeah.
hear about something, like, there was one thing, there was just a manager we hired as a manager. Kind of the reason we don't hire anyone as a manager.
Why we don't do that? Yes.
Is this guy I'm thinking of, and he's just kind of inappropriate. And once you hear one thing, you should just
I know. That's the thing.
nip
But
it.
yeah.
It's done.
You're not confrontational though,
Yeah.
at all.
No, but yeah.
And so I think that you like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and you
Yeah.
need both types of people, like at every.
Yeah.
But like, I think you don't just naturally
No.
think the worst in
Yeah.
someone. So, and that's
Yeah.
okay too.
And
Everybody deserves like a break once in a while, you know?
Yeah,
So, and you
for
just
sure.
don't know, is that you heard this one thing about this one person, and it's like maybe they were just having an off day. I wouldn't say the first time I heard, unless it was like extremely inappropriate,
Yeah.
then of course. But like,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say like, oh, they're done. I mean, you have to, like, if it's a habitual, or maybe just even a second time. Like,
Yeah.
but-
yeah, give people the benefit of the doubt,
Yeah.
but then also, yeah, I think you just know. I think, like, I kind of to make the outline for this. I typed some stuff in just to the AI prompt,
Yeah.
and the first time it came up with a bunch of like kind of dialogue for having a tough conversation.
Yeah.
And
How'd that look?
I mean, there's one. It was like I think it was called SBI. It was like situation benefit or something. It was like how to bring up the conversation. This is what happened. This is the outcome of that, and this is what we need to happen next time. But I feel like I feel like it's just so. That's a little more corporate, where this is just like
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
you just kind of. I don't know. You kind of know. It's this. You kind of know when something's happening.
Yeah.
And
you know
when it keeps going, you know it's going to get worse, and you just kind of gotta just have that tough conversation. And I think there's good tools, but I think it's just your intuition at the end of the day
Yes.
is when these things have to happen.
I agree. The next question is good. Do you think people today respond differently to feedback than they did 10 years ago? I think the standard is higher
Yeah,
than it was 10 years ago
for us, or just
for
like overall?
everything.
Yeah, I would say
Everything. The standard is higher. So us approaching employees is going to be more frequent now, I feel like, because our standard is a lot higher. We have a lot more people involved that can like monitor the situations that are
Yeah.
going on. And so you take that into consideration. I don't know, because I feel like it was just less, it was not happening as much 10 years ago.
Yeah,
So I'm not really sure. But I mean, they do say that our generations are more sensitive. And I probably.
yeah. I was gonna say it definitely generationally, like Gen Z was in middle school 10 years ago,
Yeah.
and now they're all in the workforce. So like
Yeah.
10 now, I mean Gen Z seems more like they're not gonna read into things. Like I think you can tell them more upfront. This is what's wrong.
Sure.
This is what I need to happen. They're like, yeah, okay, and then do it
Or not.
or not. Yeah,
Yeah.
but either way, I don't think they're gonna read in like the millennial generation will read over.
Oh, yes.
Overthink everything. What do
Everything.
they actually mean? What happened? Like,
Yeah.
or Gen Z, which is probably most baristas. I don't know the percent. I guess it's over half of baristas in the country are Gen
I
Z.
think that's a good.
Probably a good guess. And they are just more like, just tell me what I need to do.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I'm like thinking about one of our stores and I'm like, yes, that
Yeah.
is literally all of them. They'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
Just,
good.
okay, cool. Just
Yeah.
let me know.
So I think because it happens more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it's.
And I guess thinking back, like the things I was reading through was very much like this is what happened. Like the whole dialogue was like, and then I will follow up in 2 weeks and see how this is, and like.
Sure.
And I don't think this generation needs that. Just tell them what to do, and
I can see that.
think they'll do it. And if not, then that's a bigger problem. But like, I
Yeah.
don't think you need to do this whole like worksheet of how to come about this.
Well,
how
not
to-
in a small business.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely, I think, for corporate, for
Yeah.
sure. But
Yeah.
because you have more people to manage. I mean, there's like, it's just,
Yeah, and I guess one quick thing on that, like, one thing we have learned is having a paper trail
oh yeah,
is important.
Do that.
So when you
do that.
write someone up, you have something there. Especially if what I've told someone recently is if you think that you might have to fire this person someday, then write it up so you have that. But like,
Yeah,
if
which
you
is
don't,
just so unfortunate.
if it was just a slip up and it's
I
a
hate that.
good person that you don't have that something,
But
then
like, even if, I mean, we recently had something happen where it was a potential manager. I mean,
Yeah.
that was
yeah,
tough.
yeah,
And so I just think, unfortunately, I think write-ups are just necessary across the board
yeah,
because you just never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
yeah, and have a paper trail.
It's just, and it's more professional, and it makes them take you seriously. That's
Yeah.
my thing, is that it makes them take you seriously. And I think that just like you were saying about Gen Z, they value that up front. They just want you to be up front and tell them. And that's what a write-up is. So
yeah.
all right. Do you think being too nice hurts culture? I don't
Yeah.
change that. But I do think that, like, I think if you're neglecting or if you just like don't hold your team accountable, that hurts the culture.
Yeah.
You can be as nice as possible, but you have to hold them accountable.
Yeah.
And if holding accountable doesn't look nice for that day, then it
Yeah.
doesn't. But
I would say in the moment, culture is one of the bigger things that
Yeah.
comes and goes. So sometimes you have to, I don't think you'll read this anywhere, but I feel like looking back, you need to keep culture in mind a little bit. Like there's times where the whole store was a mess. And you can't just go in and like fix everything
Yeah.
because it's still a team and it has a culture with customers.
yeah,
So you kind of have to go over time and
Like
kind of
a
raise the bar a
slow-
little
yeah.
bit. If not everyone meets that, then maybe you have to make a decision, raise a little more.
yeah, I know exactly what I
Yeah.
picture it now, what we're speaking.
And it's
of.
been worse. Yeah, it's been really bad in the past where like we've had it where just everyone over maybe 2 months span, everyone leaves
I know.
because it's just like
It's not like that anymore.
no, it's not. But
at all.
it
But
happens. Have you ever seen someone turn around after a hard talk and it made them better?
yes,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I think when I get involved, it's too late.
Yeah, no, I've had them. Yeah, and I think it's.
Yeah.
I mean, whether or not they're still with us or not, but they like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like they benefited from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not all of them, but several.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's probably a little bit more. They're probably a little bit more taken back if it's me,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
they're- Yeah. Maybe that like whips them into shape. I don't know.
Yeah. If you're saying
I'm not.
something.
I'm not mean or scary by all means, but like I think they just take that into consideration. Like, oh, it's
Yeah.
saying something. I should probably.
Yeah. And I have found that I think the less you say, the more important it is when you do say something.
Yes.
Because like if I go to a store and every
really
time
good.
I'm like, hey, this thing, could you fix this a little bit? Could you restock that? And it's like, I don't know. I'm just there and then I'm gone.
Yeah.
And like if they don't do it, then like, but if I say it once a month, I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, could you restock this or clean this?
That is such a good quote that you just
Yeah.
said. That's like something that is really true because
Yeah.
I like definitely don't micromanage, but I usually know what's going on at all the stores.
Yeah.
And I rarely step in
Mm-hmm.
unless I have to.
Mm-hmm.
And so then when I do, they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next one?
So if a new coffee shop owner asked you how to get better at hard conversations, what would you say?
Do what you do and look it up on AI
Yeah.
generator. Honestly,
Look it up.
there's really helpful tools that you can utilize that. But I would just say, well, you have it right here. Oh, to be unclear is to be unkind.
Yeah.
That is like that is just remember that as an owner or a manager, like have that as your motto.
Mm-hmm.
If you are not being clear to them what they're doing wrong, what they should be doing, training them, that is a disadvantage to them.
Yeah.
It's dishonoring like your business and your employee if you are not being clear to them what they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I would just say being clear.
Just be
as
clear.
clear as you can be.
Yeah. And be upfront. And I don't know. I don't know if we've never really had like any sort of meeting on a schedule on a basis.
No, not really.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't really speak on that. Like, I was gonna say, like, if you have a regular meeting with employees.
Well, sometimes stores will have regular meetings, but yeah,
Yeah.
not where we're involved. We wouldn't be.
Yeah, but I've just seen things where like it just seems. I guess I just remember class. They were like, we have a store meeting every month. We have a weekly stand up with each employee once every other week.
What? Oh, wait.
Like just an informal meeting with each employee.
Individually?
Yeah,
Okay.
like every other week.
Who does that? Like a manager does that,
yeah.
or like?
Like a manager would do that.
Okay.
But I don't know. That just seemed like a lot. Like, I guess, yeah, if you have the time for it.
Yeah.
But
Are you gonna make me do that?
No, I'm not.
Now I'm like, wait. I guess. I mean,
I don't know. I think just trying things, seeing what works. Like I don't know. Did you see
well,
something? I think something.
You did the quote. The culture you allow is the culture you create.
Yep.
So just figure out the culture you want, and
Yeah, I think if you see it, and you just kind of know, you kind of have a sense this is the right direction.
yeah,
This is more of what I want, and it just kind of naturally comes, and it naturally goes.
yes.
You just gotta really keep an eye on that.
Okay.
So, what is something you do now that you wish you'd known when you first started managing people?
Oh. To be unclear is to be unkind. That.
I would say it can always get worse, is what I would say. Like, there's times where I've had, like, I don't know, like, just even thinking back, like, 5-6 years ago, there were times, like, on a Sunday, I would have to go in.
Mm-hmm.
The same day I'm volunteering at church, I would have to go in because there's, like, one person opening.
Yep.
I'm sure you remember that.
Yep.
Or, like, other times there's just fires that, like, it's just a regular thing.
Yeah.
And
I think it's much less regular now.
yeah, but I would say, like, it can always get worse. And you just, like, you can't just think, well, it's, like, you can't look at the positive sides. Like, they could get worse.
I think what you're saying is if you have a gut feeling that the employee's not going to work out, it's best to just let
that's
that
probably what I'm
person
saying,
go and not let it get worse, because it can.
Yeah, I don't think there's any
I think
time where
that's
I
what you're
had a
trying to
gut
say.
feeling about somebody
And it was wrong.
like, oh, it actually turned out to be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't,
Maybe.
I mean, maybe, but, like.
But yeah, I know what you mean. Like the ones that,
Yeah.
and mine would be, to be unclear is to be unkind. Like being very straightforward, thorough, and honest with them is it's just the way to go. Like,
Yeah.
don't
like,
overpromise.
Yeah.
Don't overpromise things that
Kinda
you're
like
not guaranteed to be able to do.
the other cliches, like, you're not friends with your employees, you're like their manager. Like, you're not friends first.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, not friends
I mean,
first,
I'm not.
I guess.
Yeah,
But,
I would say I mean, it was different because when I was barista, I was, but like now I don't. I'm not. Well, I like all of them.
Yeah,
So
we like
I don't know. It's
everybody.
hard for me to say I'm not friends
But I
with them.
think where we started this, that's kind of the part that
Yes,
where we were like,
that is definitely.
it was a group that all kind of moved together and I feel like the store kind of uplifted, and then, like, everybody's friends, but then, like, you start taking care of your friends, like, hey, I don't want to come into my shift in an hour, can you take it?
Yeah.
And, like, I have to catch this thing, can I leave 15 minutes early?
Yeah.
And whatever it is, like, those things get out of hand. That's where I'd say, like,
Yeah, being manager first, friend second. Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
where I want to say take advantage of that, but they kind of,
I mean, yeah.
it comes and goes.
People naturally take advantage of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
always, but like when it just sometimes it just happens naturally, unfortunately. So
Yeah. I guess the last thing I have written down is customers do forgive quickly, I feel like.
they do. So I would say, especially one of our stores, and that manager left after a very long time with us, and on his own. I mean, is at
Yeah.
an amazing job now, but yeah, the customers weren't happy, but they forgave, and they came, even though it wasn't us, we didn't do it, but they continued to come, and it was just really, they do forgive, especially if you have the right team coming in on after that. Like, that's also important. Like, be really mindful of who you're hiring if you're letting someone go, but also try not to get at that point that you have to let a person that affects your customers, like, just try not to get there. I mean, we've had it happen many times, but just,
Yeah.
you have to remember the customers also don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They really have no idea, and you shouldn't tell them, but they just,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't bend the
Usually,
knee to all of them.
I would say usually they don't. They're
No.
just they kind of just come, and at the end of the day, they just want coffee,
Yeah.
and they want the
They want
whatever it is.
people to say hi and be nice to them.
Yeah. If there's some underlying drama, 95% of them I had no idea.
No.
But I will say there's some times where like we've had something go down for a while, and like after it's all settled, someone will come up to me and be like, "Yeah, that was kind of rough, wasn't it? Like, this is a good team now, but you guys had some."
Yeah, when they like
Had
notice
some-
that it's not good.
When they notice, yeah,
That's not.
yeah.
Well, that doesn't. That really, again, that hasn't happened for a really long time.
No, but that's happened 2 times I can think of. Like I was
Okay.
doing something at a store and someone, like a regular I saw,
You
regular,
knew,
like,
yeah, yeah.
and they're like, that was a rough patch, wasn't it?
So yeah, sometimes
yeah.
customers are intuitive, which was good.
Yep.
All right.
I think that's it though. I don't
Yeah.
think I have any
Anything
parting
else?
thought. No.
Just yeah. I mean, I think we covered.
Yeah. We
There's
should have a
things.
part 2 with Gary. He's got
Oh, he's got.
10 times the stories we got.
He does. Decades.
And they're way worse.
Way worse. Yes. They
Like
are
he's-
way
yeah.
worse. I think that we might have it easy compared to.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
All
so.
right.
Okay.
Well, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay. You gotta go. I gotta